staying with hockey, the Habs lost a 1-0 shootout to the streaking Philadelphia Flyers,
What a
by
game.
the way. Now, if a 1-0 loss in a shootout where there's no goals scored isn't frustrating enough, others were frustrated by the fact that Captain Max Pacioretty was not chosen as one of the 6 shooters in the shootout for the Canadiens. Claude Julien went for David Schlemko, a defenseman, before he went to Pacioretty. Now, Pacioretty has been the center or winger of attention for most of this season.
He's a winger.
And was seemingly on the block at the deadline, if you believe all the rumors that were out there. But yesterday came and went. Pacioretty is staying in Montreal, and he had some pointed words for anyone who would listen after last night's game. Here's what he said.
At the end of the day, I mean, we're all human. I take full responsibility for where my game is at and how I've contributed to, I guess the negatives of this season. But to be honest, guys, I can't shoulder the whole thing, and that's unfair to myself and to my family. And I don't know if people have taken it wrong, my kind of shortness with the media as of late. But I appreciate the people that did respect the fact that I'm a human being and have a family to worry about.
All right. So he lays it out there.
Oh, yeah.
My question to you, who's he pushing back at?
I don't know. Now, with that said, I've never played professional hockey in Montreal, so that's a thing. With that said, I've heard a lot of Max Pacioretty speak this year, all right? And I've heard him say things to the effect of, listen, if you want me to work for the puck in the corners, I'm not going to score as many goals for you. He said that. He said he doesn't like morning skates. He said that. I don't know if he should be captain of this team. I'm sorry. Because if I'm in the room and I've heard some of the things that he said that PK would have got crucified for, I just don't agree with it. And I'm not saying it's not a lot of pressure on him. I don't disagree with anything he said last night, just so we're clear. But I've heard a lot of him talk this year. I feel like I know a little bit more about Max Pacioretty than I did. Time to move on, man, from both the team and his perspective. And I understand it's tough. I understand there's a lot of responsibility. I don't know what you thought being captain of the Montreal Canadiens was going to be, but it's kind of hard. And it's difficult. And there's pressure. And there's demands. And people want to win. And your family will get affected. I don't know what you thought this was going to be, but it's difficult. And I right now don't have a lot of sympathy for a guy in his position.
No, but
and I think the Montreal Canadiens need to move on from. I gotta be honest.
Is he wearing the horns? Is he made the scapegoat for what has been a terrible season in Montreal? From what I glean from that, that's what I take from this entire year. Yeah. I'm taking the heat from all this. I am standing up in front of you and talking to you each and every time, and that seems like it's not enough for you.
From the pressure of the media, yeah, that's a fair point. I would argue
and the fans.
Marc Bergevin's wearing it more than anyone right now. I don't think anyone in that market's getting it the way Marc Bergevin's getting it.
Hold on, there was just talk that he should have been traded at the deadline. Said they were offering 67-cent shots to Montreal fans.
That's a true thing.
If they traded him at the deadline, and in the advertisement, which got shut down, by the way, showed pictures of him golfing and after he nearly broke his neck.
Oh, yeah, a little tasteless there. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to agree with any of that. But the market's ready. Part of the market's ready for a change. It's Montreal, man. Like, I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it's Montreal, and it's hockey, and it's the Habs. And that's kind of where we're at right now. And I got to be honest, I have a hard time just throwing a lot of sympathy around in a situation where I don't know what you thought this was going to be. I don't know what you thought wearing a C of l'habitant was going to be for you and everyone around you, but this is the reality of the market. When things are going well, people eat it.
Okay, but what the hell do you want from this guy? Like, I agree with Montreal fans are unlike many, and more fans should be like Montreal, where the crest on the front of the jersey means more than anything or anyone. More fans should be like that. I applaud you, Montreal, for that. But what the hell do you want from this guy? He scores 30 goals every year for your team until you can't find him a center who's better than me. Then he doesn't score 30 goals. Like, what? Why is he the guy that is being shopped at the deadline? Last time I checked, the thing that they need the most is goal scoring, and they're going to trade away a perennial 30-goal scorer because they don't like the way he wears the C. Like, it could be Subban, this guy. you hate this guy because he's not PK Subban. But even PK Subban, in that interview with Nick Kypreos that we ran yesterday from a couple weeks ago, suggested that sometimes this weighs too heavy in Montreal. He's a 30-goal scorer, and I guarantee you, Montreal, as I look at you, if you chase him out of the city, he will become your Phil Kessel. He will become the guy that goes and lights it up somewhere else because he's a goal scorer, and you will look at and you will say, man, we could have used those 35 goals, because that's what he does. Yeah. But if you're willing to find the scapegoat on the player and not the GM because you realize the GM is staying and this is all part of the equation, then go ahead. Yeah. Pin it on Pacioretty. But last time I checked, you needed goal scoring, and this guy scores goals.
Yeah, listen, it's to the point where, again, what he said last night, is it all on him? Absolutely not. That's crazy. I agree with that.
Right.
But I've seen enough this year, man. Like, I just don't think that's a fit. I really don't.
But he's a goal scorer. They need goal scoring. That's what I see.
No, but he's a goal scorer on his terms. He's a goal scorer. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to go in the corners. He doesn't want to bust his ass.
He might as well have me or you.
You're a good center. Hold on.
He might as well have one of us playing center. He needs someone to pass him the puck to score the 30 goals. And he's done it. He's done it with relatively nobody.
That's
who was his best center?
You just said it. He's done it in those 30-goal years. Who was his center?
Yeah, but it's even
Philippe Danault?
It's even worse now.
All right. I wish him all the best. Just I don't know if it's for him.